lot of stuff happened with meme coins this week. Mainly three important things, and I'm going to talk about them in this video. Now, the least important of the three, but still something cool to think about, is this meme called Chill Guy, where it's just a dog with his hands in his pocket, acting cool and chill. Who has recently become popular in November or around that time, and has become a meme coin, which has gained a lot of traction just this week alone, which is pretty cool to see. But it's also kind of funny how crypto basically makes anything into a meme coin now. But that's not really that important, so I won't talk about it much in this video. Now, the second coin I would like to talk about is called Gen Z Quad. And while it and its creator have become much of a bit of a meme, the implications Gen Z Quad has isn't good for crypto, and it really makes crypto be put in the bad light, especially if you're someone new to crypto and who's just getting into crypto. So there's this guy around 10 to 12 years old who created his coin Gen Z Quad along with a bunch of others in this semi-new site called Pump.Fun. And Pump.Fun, what it does is it not only makes it easier for people to create meme coins, which allows way more people to create coins without that much effort compared to how it used to take, but it also allows them to stream, like just anyone can stream with coins. It's like the perfect thing for like the younger generation like me, who are more online and are more in touch with streaming. So this kid, he uses Pump.Fun to create his coin, and Gen Z Quant in particular gains a lot of traction, and he decides to rug pull it, which basically means like someone creates a coin, they invest a lot into it, and then when it gains like a lot of popularity and it's like its peak, they sell, bringing the value down, which gains them a lot of money. But everyone else who bought it, they most likely bought it at a way higher price than what it is now. And like if you bought it like in the middle and like it's skating high, you would expect to make more money, but then it comes crashing down just because the creator itself had a very big stake in it, and because he sold or she sold, then your value is now useless, and you've essentially lost almost all of the money you put into that coin. For Gen Z Quad, it was pretty big because it essentially reached a 1 million cap in market value. And then after he sold, it went all the way back to 2K, and he made around 30K profit by himself. And this is something that puts crypto into like a very bad light. And it's something we have to learn how to like deal with, because it's something that'll probably be with crypto for a long time and there's really no solution. Kind of like cheaters in games, or like, the street games that are fully rigged. You can never really stop street games from being rigged. They'll always be rigged. Now, what makes the story even worse is that after this, he created another meme coin called I'm Sorry, and that coin gained value again. And he's rug pulled again, and he gained $11,000 more. Now, not only is this bad, but if you've ever heard of the say, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, that's probably exactly what you were thinking, because I still don't understand how you let this kid, who you know nothing about, invest into this coin which you know nothing about. And it probably helps for me to note that 90% of people on Pump.Fun are scammers. So there's this kid you know nothing about, this coin you know nothing about, in a place made of mostly scammers. People invest there, and then they're surprised when they lose money, even though that's what to be expected with sites like these. You have to be cautious. You can't just invest wherever you want. You need to make sure you keep your money in a place that's safe. And then he makes another coin and the same thing happens. And that's just, he may have done something bad, but this is something that could have been easily avoided if people were just cautious. Yet, he didn't just have a good ending. Sort of revenge of sorts. After he sold everything in Gen Z Quad, a lot of people put more money into it, which brought its value all the way up to like 18 million or 20 million in total market cap, which would have made him like a bunch more money than it was right now. Uh, and while it was sort of a revenge, it's obvious that it wouldn't have gone to that price, or it's very low chance that it would have got to this price if if he hadn't turned it into a meme. But after the second coin, people got more mad and they actually decided to dox him. They found his Instagram and used that to trace his like family and like his mother's Instagram. In fact, there's a lot of people commenting on his mother's Instagram, just saying how he stole her kid stole his money, and like it's pretty sad for his family, even though he did make around 40K. And it really just overall is a bad light for crypto and just people in general, really. And it's something that that hopefully has taught people, that especially people that probably lost money, to be cautious when you're putting your money somewhere. You wouldn't want to put money in a bank if there was a high chance the bank would go bankrupt or they would just steal part of your money. It's the same here. If the site you put it on is full of scammers, you can't trust that the person isn't a scammer either. And yeah, that's the main part for the second coin. So now to go to the biggest meme coin thing of all. Though it's more of a good thing and a nice thing to end up the video with. So the last thing I want to talk about is how Vitalik bought a token called Anon, which is basically anonymous, and how the token went to about 400% higher than it was right after it was leaked that he had done so, and what exactly this means. So he bought like 20,000 Anon, which is about $50 worth, so that he could be anonymous on Farcaster. And like that, obviously, like there's a reason to do so. He didn't just buy them to like have them or whatever, hope they would gain value. There was more of a reason behind it. But still, just buying them and then being leaked, he bought them, raised the price up by a lot. And it's, of course, a testimony to how having such importance and just doing normal stuff while having that importance leads to crazy things. Like, just because he's known, the price went up by a lot, even though a lot of people probably even didn't even know why he bought it, when he bought it, or why he bought the amount he bought. And the important thing to note about this is that while it doesn't have a lot of implications, it shows how the crypto community works a lot like a lot of the others. If it was shown that Elon Musk were to invent a stock, that stock would probably skyrocket just because he invested in it. Unless, of course, it was a company he owned, like Tesla, of course. And like crypto is no different. Like someone popular in crypto bought something, so it skyrockets in value. Overall, that's just a nice way to end up this video. And it's as well pretty interesting. And this entire video just shows like pretty interesting week for meme coins, both good and bad. It just shows the way the crypto community thinks and acts, which of course some people might not expect. But it also shows that a lot of people could have a bad idea about crypto simply based on what their first experience was. And it's very important that anyone who tries crypto for the first time, or just anyone in general, is super careful, because no matter if you're a billionaire and you put $1 into a random coin, it's just, you should always be careful with your money. And while this isn't any financial advice or anything, it's just common sense. And you should not be allowing other people, like we as a community, should not allow other people who are unethical to gain so much money because we were too trusting of those people. But you should also be able to learn from yours and others' mistakes, like seen by the I'm sorry coin being able to make him $11,000 more after he already got $30,000 from the Gen Z quant token. As a side note, to end up the video, please like, subscribe, and share this video with any friends you think might be interested in this kind of content, or you would want to learn crypto in a way so simple even a kid could understand it. Thanks.